So, viewers, welcome to another episode of Athletes World. You are joined by Brian Monango, and as you can see, I'm dressed in Nedbank, and I'm very excited for what today holds. We are reporting to you from the Omea Golf Club in Athletes World. Like I told you earlier, we will be bringing you more episodes, and on these episodes, we won't just be featuring the athletes. I mean, we'll also be talking about the unsung heroes, the guys that invest their money and make sure that sports keeps progressing in our country. They are also athletes, and they should also be a part of Athletes World. So we will be having them on this episode. So look, first and foremost, we're going to learn how to play the sport of golf. I do not know much about golf, but Damien is here to join us, and he's going to teach us about how the game is played. It's cool. My cameraman, who is always behind the camera, we are going to put him up to the challenge today. I'm going to ask him to show us a few tricks. He says he's similar to Tiger Woods or something in that line. I don't remember, but you guys will hear from him. And we are here for the Nedbank for Good series. I mean, look, this is a golf series that has been happening. It's a series that goes on in every part of the country. All 13 registered golf clubs take part in the Nedbank for Good series. This was the first time that happened, so I'm sure they're planning on hitting other milestones with this edition. This is the 6th time it's happening, and we are at the finale. Look, 25 participants, all eyeing for the big prize, and we are all just excited to be here. But from Brian Monango and the team, hang with us as we get ready for some awesome golf. Nedbank for Good series. We're joined by Damien. Damien, a good day out here. The sun is out. It's a brilliant day, and we're enjoying ourselves at the Nedbank for Good series. Just tell us what's happening here and what are you helping our golfers do here?
So, thank you. We're hosting a coaching clinic here, just for the Nedbank for Good series media team. Basically, what we're doing is we're helping the guys learn more about just the basics of the game: grip, posture, alignment. Just introduce them. You know, they're doing so much work for us and for this game. So I just want to give them a feel of what it actually also takes, you know, to play a good round of golf, and that it also takes some work. So we just want to make sure they have fun, show them the basics of the game, and then we're gonna also, they've got a nice putt challenge with some wine up for grabs for the first 3 groups. We are a nice large group, so we're gonna split them up into two players per team.
Okay, and before I let you leave, we have a club here.
Yes.
Can you just demonstrate for us the basics that one needs to hit a perfect swing and to hit the ball perfectly? I mean, we have the spot there, so can you just demonstrate for us?
Perfect. Okay, so first things first, we always want to make sure when coming to golf, we want to make sure we've got an acronym: PGA, posture, grip, and alignment. So we always want to make sure the grip, because it's so important that it attaches the club to us, our bodies. We want to make sure when we're gripping the club, it's like picking up a grocery bag. You want to place the club in your left hand. This is now for right-handed players.
Okay.
Placing the club in your left hand, more in the fingers, okay, and then letting the palm fold over the grip, right? So fold over the grip. You don't want to place it in the crease of your palm like that. You want to fold it more over the grip, and then let that left thumb point straight down to the club face.
Okay.
So then from there, then we move over to the right hand. Same thing, you want to make sure that you're gripping the club, placing it in the fingers, okay? And then you're folding that right palm, putting the crease, placing your left thumb, in the crease of that palm, right? Also pointing your right thumb down towards the club face. So with this, you want to make sure when you look straight down towards your hands, okay, you want to see 2 to 3 knuckles on that left hand without turning the hand over or moving your head to the left side to see the knuckles. When you look straight down towards your hands, you want to see, here I can see 2 knuckles on my left hand.
Okay.
Then moving from there, we can move to the posture.
Very important.
When we're explaining the posture, I'll demonstrate now with a shot, but just for a quick setup, we always want to make sure the ball is in the middle of our feet, especially with the shorter irons. So you've got a sand wedge, gap wedge, pitching wedge, 9-iron, 8-iron, 7-iron. Those clubs generally they are more in the middle of your feet, and then 6, 5, 4-iron, and the other clubs, the longer clubs, the driver and so on, the clubs we enjoy hitting, they move closer to our left foot. So with that being said, the ball's going to be in the middle of our feet. Now we want to make sure our feet is shoulder width,
Okay.
not too wide, because then we sacrifice mobility for stability.
Okay.
Okay, and not too narrow, because then we sacrifice stability for mobility. So with that being said, so we want to make sure of two more things. So ball's in the middle of our feet. We don't want to stand too close to the ball, because then there's no space for our hands to move past our thighs, especially when we're coming down on the back swing. 100% we can take it back, but it's when we're coming down and we're turning our hips, then the thigh gets into the in our way of our hands. And then if we stand too far away from the ball, then it becomes a reach, and same thing, it becomes very, very tricky, because you basically just controlling the club with your arms. And we generally, when we swing, we want to use our bigger muscles, shoulder, back, glutes, thighs. We want to use those big muscles to really drive the ball home. Okay, so let me demonstrate one shot for you. So making sure ball's in the middle of our feet, checking the distance, so hands are slightly or more in line with my shoulders, a little bit more under my chin. Okay, grip is correct. From here, we want to make sure we compress the ball, so almost hitting the ball through the ground. That's the idea. Right?
Good shot.
That's how we make the swing.
Okay. Thank you, Damien.
Thank you so much.
We are joined by Marco Ndlovu, award-winning journalist, who's about to show us how the thing is done. Let's see how the big boys do it.
Wait, not that one. Not that one.
Not that one.
Yeah, that is your shot, that one.
Oh, okay. Camera.
Okay, here's my
Okay, Marco Ndlovu again. He's gonna attempt to show us how it's done here. Okay, Marco, can you please tell us what's the trick?
Okay, the trick is the posture, how you stand, number one. Number two, it's how you grip the club.
Okay.
And the swing of your shoulders, how you swing it. That's the trick.
Okay. So we have Tala, who has been doing this for a couple of years now.
Yeah.
So we expect a good swing from him.
Remember the
He
shoulders
is part of Athletes World. We're going to showcase the scene and see how Tala does. So Tala, any words of advice on how to get the perfect swing?
Well, getting the perfect swing, this requires you to listen to what your instructor is telling you,
Okay.
as well as ensuring that your posture and the grip is proportionate to your body size. As you can see, I'm quite advantaged.
Very tall guy.
Very tall guy. And let's see how it goes.
Okay. Show us. So Tala, who has a bit of experience than most of us, is going to show us how it's done.
Okay. There's someone in front of me now. Okay, let's do this.
Okay. Ooh. Okay.
That's how you do it.
Okay. Clearly, the experience came to show.
I mean, we are the Netbank for Good Series final, and we just want to showcase what we're doing here and the importance of having golf as one of the premier sports in the country. So this is wonderful. It's lovely being here.
And this is the 6th edition, right?
This is the 6th edition, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, we can't wait to see how the winners proceed, because everyone here today is a winner. They won in their respective rounds, and now they're here to compete for the final ultimate prize that will be announced later this afternoon.
It's going to be a beautiful day. A man that no one usually sees. He's going to show us how this is done. Sheldon, a bit of advice maybe for the viewers on how to get the perfect swing to be as close to Tiger Woods as possible.
So, like you mentioned, Tiger Woods. The only difference between me and Tiger Woods is the woods. But like I say, it's all about the posture.
Okay.
You know, you don't want to nyash too much.
Yeah.
It's just, you know.
Take it easy.
It's in the knees.
Okay.
It's NDBN.
Drink with this in there. Cool.
Then, position of goal.
Cameraman about to show us how it's done. That's a clean shot. Like he said, the only difference between you and who?
The only difference between me and Tiger Woods is the hood. Or the Tiger.
Those buggers have been messing up, that's why they went first.
Marco Ndlovu again. Yeah, no, Ndlovu knows how to do it.
Run over the...
Michael, any advice on how to get the perfect swing?
I'm at the stage where I can hit it while eyes closed.
It's more grass than the ball, but
Yeah, but it's gone now. That's it.
The ball, then you back in there.
the man is running his way.
Yeah, we're
Pat,
coming.
pat.
This gotta be good.
Are we leaving?
That's a good one. Please demonstrate for us how this is done. We trust you to. This is gonna be on TV, by the way. Yeah. Okay. Let's do one more. Let's do one more. Take your time, Stephen. Don't rush it. That's a good one. Can you tell us what's the trick to getting that type of shot?
Hit the grass.
Hit the grass.
There's supposed to be 8 teams, two players in a team. So how the game works is, the idea is we're trying to get the ball in the hole with the least amount of shots, okay? But we're playing alternate shots. So that means if I stand and I hit, okay, the next shot is going to be still here, and then he's going to play the second shot. Can hit the ball, put into, okay, and then I'll play the third. Okay. That's a Get it. There we go. Okay. So we finished it in 4 shots. So the idea is obviously the least amount of shots. Now, same rules apply also as last year. If I was to stand and get greedy and I want to hit straight over like that, okay, yeah, the ball is on the other side. But the thing is, if the ball crosses the rope, you have to start again. You start from the beginning. So if I do this, like there I hit it over, that was 1 shot. Now I come and I hit, this will be my second shot, yeah. So there's no penalty shot. And again, it doesn't matter where you hit the ball out. So that means you can be all the way here at the end, and if someone thinks, okay, no, cool, I got this, and then they whack it through, ooh, see, I can't miss. They whack it through, they whack it through, even if you're at the end, you got to start again. And then so you 7, 8, until you get the...
Okay, so we are at the Omea Golf Club, and I'm standing with the winners of the media golf day participation where we took on some putt, and I'm joined by Terence, a good friend of mine. Terence from Future Media, huge congratulations to you and HD coming out on top there. But how did you enjoy the Nedbank Golf Good for Golf day today?
I mean, it was an awesome event. We did a lot of lessons, you know, the swinging. We had Suki and Damien just giving us a heads up on how you can actually have a very good long range shot just before we went to the patty. And then obviously the patty, there were 8 teams if I'm not mistaken, and you had one of the teams that had Suki, a champion, one of the coaches. So we were following the guys, obviously, you know, they were ahead of us in terms of betting on hole 1, hole 2, hole 3, hole 4. So we were just watching, take a good close look at how the professional is doing it, and then what we can actually do, you know, to get a better shot, to get less shots, you know, in terms of at least trying to aim for a hole in one.
Okay.
So
okay.
basically, yeah, but it was an amazing experience. I would love to actually do it next year again.
Okay, one thing I can say is the Nedbank for Good series is definitely a good one to remember this year. Like I said earlier, they did have all 13 registered golf clubs in the country participate this year. But tell me, you guys scored a very good number. I feel like they cheated. I personally, me and my cameraman, he's giving me the nod. He agrees with the cheating. We got 30. It took us 30 shots to get done. You guys did it in 23. You're telling me you could have done it with less if HD just had his game on top. And to tell me, how did you guys manage with the 23, and is it really 23?
I mean, yes, it is 23, but look, Brian, the first shot is what makes your game good.
Okay.
Your first shot from the first point to at least try and bring it closer to the hole so you can just kill it off on the second shot. That what keeps your points a little bit lower compared to the other ones, because most of the people want to play it safe. You don't want to play it safe. You need to take the risk. No risk, no gain, my brother.
Yeah.
There is nothing. So we took the risk and it paid off.
No, I did.
So it wasn't a matter of cheating, it was a matter of risk taking.
Okay, I think we'll go with that. But yeah, we're here at the Omea Golf Club and we just had a beautiful day out. The prize giving is done. These guys won themselves some prizes courtesy of Nedbank. And anything else you'd like to leave the viewers with? I mean, next year we're probably doing this again, but Nedbank for Good series, an amazing event.
I mean, Nedbank for Good series, it is actually an amazing event. And like you said, 13 clubs registered. So you do have the seniors and the juniors as well. So you have the juniors who are competing against the seniors, and they do actually want to show that they have game as well, right? So that elevates their game, and as they go on to go and play on the international stage, global stage, or wherever they go and play, they will say that, look, I played against a pro in Namibia. I can obviously beat another pro from somewhere else. So it is actually a good initiative in terms of growth and all that, yeah.
And imagine being a young lad or a youth that's starting up and trying to play, and you get to play with the likes of Likius Nande. I mean, not a professional at the highest level, but we all know what type of accolades this man has.
Like I said, it's good for competition. It's good for growth.
Yeah.
That is what we need. We need to bring up these youngsters to actually take on the good guys. And you know, youngsters, when they are playing against big guys, exactly.
They raise the bar.
Exactly my point. So they need to set the tone and say these youngsters need to reach that point. And that's what we want in any kind of sporting code. That's what we want. We want the youngsters actually matching up to the older guys, to the more professional guys.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Terence, thank you for your time. As you guys can see, we are dressed in our nice fits. We have the shirts courtesy of Nedbank, making sure we look good. We both have shorts on, some sneakers. I think this is the attire for the rest of the year. It's summer, it's hot.
Exactly.
And yeah, thank you, man. Congrats to you and your team. We'll try again next year, and hopefully me and my cameraman, we can come down to at least 19, because I think we could have done way better if he had better shots.
I mean, he can try and play against us, but I don't think he'll make it.
Cameraman, challenge accepted, I guess.
Ciao.
Okay, so we're joined by Gerno de Klerk. Gerno, thank you for having us out here today. Like I told the viewers, I am dressed in my Nedbank shirt just to enjoy the Nedbank for Good series. We are concluding the season. This is the finale and the prize giving that we're also having. As I was mentioning to the viewers, this year the Nedbank for Good series did a lot. Last year already, the fundraising was around $1 million. Of course, this year all 13 clubs registered in the country took part in all of this. Just tell me how proud of you of this beautiful event, and it's the sixth time that this is happening, so we look forward to more.
We look forward to more as well. I promise you, I mean, one looks at how this series has evolved, and it's incredible. You know, it keeps us busy for about 14 weekends in the year, and that averages, you know, you can make the sums. One event per month, and taking it to all the registered clubs, I think, was a special feat for us. I'm not sure if it's ever been done before, but if not, it's definitely we've set a new benchmark for just hosting quality events and bringing those quality events that we always seem to find either at the coast or here in the capital city. But now we're taking it to Ocho and to Okahanja this year, as well as Grootfontein.
Yes.
You know, we're incredibly proud. DZ Golf does an amazing job. And the golfing community is coming out and supporting us at each one of those 13 clubs. And now the 14th event here at Omea has been a sight to behold, and one that we look forward to just repeating year after year.
And Gerno, look, the benchmark has been set. Like I said, all 13 registered clubs were all involved in part of the Nedbank for Good series, a good finale. And like Nedbank always makes sure, like raising a lot of funds to give back into the community once again. Just tell me how you should be proud of what your team put together with all this hard work and this event that has been going throughout the whole year.
Yeah, I mean, starting with what we've done for the Autism Association, and now for the past couple of years for Agra Provision, and before that the Rossing Mobile Laboratory. You know, it's incredible. And one is that you have a sponsor like Nedbank, and you've got an organizer like DZ Golf that put these events together, but it's the golfing community ultimately that contributes so much to us being able through Agra Provision to extend learning opportunities, growth, a betterment of livelihood. I mean, you can rattle off those catchphrases all day long, and I'm in PR, so you know it's something that innately we do. But yeah, it's the golfing communities deserve all of the praise. From our perspective, Brian, we now look forward to the end of the year when we'll have Namibia's major, as we call it, the Nedbank Desert Classic, at the end of the year. And in Sun City, we'll see the Africa's major, the Nedbank Golf Challenge. Yes. So it just shows you that Nedbank Namibia, once we say we're the biggest supporter of golf in our country, it's across the African continent, really. But it's coming together at events like this, seeing people traveling from the length and breadth of the country, 25 golfers in all, if memory serves me right. That represent all of their towns with such pride. I mean, it's been an exceptional day. The weather has played along beautifully. We had a freak wind just now, but you know, it was partly cloudy in patches. And what better way to spend your Friday than out at the golf course? We're glad that you had fun as well.
No, I definitely did have a blast. Unfortunately, at the pedal with the media team, we couldn't come out on top. We were slightly beaten, but a big shout out to Nedbank. Big thank you, making sure that we all feel at home with the shirts as well. 25 finalists that are all aiming for the big prize as well. But all in all, a beautiful event, beautiful setup. We're definitely doing it again next year, trying to beat the benchmark that was set this year.
100% looking forward to it. And I've got to say, green has never looked as good. So you wear it so well.
Well, guys, there you heard it from Gerno himself, dressed in green. I think he also has green. We both have green on. I think, okay, this is a very beautiful shirt.
I'll get you one.
There you have it. Gerno, thank you for your time. And anything else you'd like to leave the viewers with before we close off the event? I mean, we are looking for more events from Nedbank. There are still a couple that still have to happen through in the course of the year. We have the Nedbank Desert Dash that's also coming up, a few events. Anything else you'd like to leave the viewers with?
Yeah, just, you know, it's such a pleasure that they allow us into their household. So from the viewer side, we're thankful that you allow us that privilege, and to you, Brian, and the entire team back at NMH and across the wider spectrum from a media perspective, you know, a heartfelt thanks.
Well, we love it. Thank you so much, Gerno, and thank you for your time.
Thank you, my brother.
Cool. There you guys have it. That was Gerno de Klerk just giving us some insight, and the Nedbank for Good series that has just concluded, viewers. Another benchmark event for Nedbank, but we look forward to a couple more. And on Athletes World, we'll bring you the latest and the freshest news. As I said, green has never looked this good. Green grass, dressed in green. You gotta love it. Thank you for your time.